Welcome back, everybody. This is Danny Code, and we are over the barrier. So there's a few things we need to do before we face off to the last battle with the Xsotan Wormhole Guardian. I think that's his name. And there's a few quests. There's two more quests over the barrier. One of them is getting technical, and the other one is one against all and all against one. Let me just explain those really quick here by going into the information. The getting technical one is basically grabbing drops or loot from the Xsotan and then researching it at a research station and getting eventually getting a wormhole key ourselves. So not only the guard, because when we're, as I understand it, the Guardian will be calling reinforcements as well. And that's how he does it. So we'll have a key to that wormhole as well, so we can call reinforcements as well. With that said, the second part of the puzzle here is one against all and all against one, which is now we have to grab some allies and convince them, hey, we'd like to fight against the Xsotan Wormhole Guardian, and we'd like you to join us. So we have to go to their home sectors and convince them to do that. I think the more the merrier. I'm not really sure how that works, but those are the two. So the getting technical, if we look at our inventory here, we have the Xsotan. So I've been in the sector for a little while here, just kind of fighting the Xsotan and grabbing these drops. These drop from just their ships. So when you kill them, or when you destroy one of their ships, sometimes, most of the times, these will drop. Like, I think it's half the time they will, half the time they won't, like a 50-50. I'm not sure the percentage. Maybe someone else is. They can put that down in the comments. If there is actually a percentage of drop, how many times they drop. Now, I have noticed that when you first destroy the ship, these will automatically drop. Like, if it's going to drop, it'll drop at that point. You don't have to, as far as I know, don't take me on gospel on this, but as far as I know, hey, how you doing? That if you destroy the ship and it falls off, you got it, but you don't have to salvage the ship. So it won't drop an additional one of these at all. So that's my experience. I'm not 100% sure that's true, but I'm pretty sure that's true. That's been my experience. Anyways, so my first thing I want to do in this episode, though, is do a little how-to. Who is this? Keeps on going over my, I don't know where you went. Anyways, so the first thing I want to do is like a little how-to on fighters and how to create them. Just in your ship, because you can build them in your ship. You don't have to go to a fighter factory or anything else like that, but you do have to have the blueprints. So let's do that real quick. I want, and by the way, I have been doing a little redecorating, as you can see. I think I like it. I like it a lot. I put wings on them, and I kind of did like these little real thin engines or thrusters at the back. So I kind of like it. Anyways, let's gather our boys here, our fighters. Get these guys on board, because we're going to go over to the fighter factory and get one fighter, and then we will mass produce it on our ship. Now, to mass produce it on your ship, what you're going to need is, let's see here, let's go into the build. What you're going to need, and I think the first you can get it is at Trinium. You're going to need assembly. So these assembly blocks, they allow you to build fighters just directly on your ship, so you don't have to buy them. But you do have to have the resources. So if they're made out of like a trinium, you have to have the trinium to make them. So anyways, so basically what I did is, you can see this big old block on the bottom I put here. So here's my assembly. Oops, did I just put another little block? I did. That's not going to do me any good, is it? Anyway, so this is that, and it makes them pretty quick, so it's pretty good. It's kind of out in the open. I might want to take it off later when I have enough ships and then put it back on, or I have enough fighters, but it's there, and it's on the bottom, so it should be pretty well protected. Now, once you have that on your ship, what you can do is let's go to, hold on, let's go to the fighter factory here, because I want, and as you'll notice, I have my fighters here. I have a bunch of miners and a bunch of salvagers, and I have I'm gonna make a new squad here. This bottom squad, because I've been doing a lot of fighting, I like to have a squad of repair fighters, and I know that this fighter factory has those, so we're gonna go grab one. Okay, so let's just dock, and we only need the one, so we're gonna get one of these. And should I do Xanion? I have a lot more Xanion than I have Ogonite. Let's see here. So hull repair per second is 47.9, and so it's just a little bit more with this one. And the durability is actually better on these. And speed is actually better on the Xanion ones as well. Okay, so I mean, we can change them out if these don't do too good for us. So we'll try the Xanions one first, because obviously we have a little bit more Xanion. So when we do make them on our ship, they will we won't need any more. So we won't need any more resources. We won't need to gather any more resources, because 55 is not going to be enough for a full squadron if we're going to make it out of Organite. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to just drag this over to the blueprints, and that will destroy the ship, or the fighter, but now we have a blueprint. So what you want to do is now you want to disable fighter production, so you want to enable that. And as you can see, now we're creating the fighter. So it'll go all the way and create 12 of them. So I think that's like really kind of cool. Really kind of cool about this game too. Pretty unique, I think. So yeah, so that's how to create fighters on your, or how to build fighters anyways, on your ships. As long as you have the assembly like we have on the bottom there. So cool. Alright, so I'm going to look for a Xsotan battle, and I'll show you how the Xsotan Technology Fragments drop off them. So I'll show you an example of that. So I'll be right back. By the way, I should have mentioned, probably should have mentioned this before. I actually went into what the quests are, but how to get the quests is once you're over the barrier, there'll be these resistance outposts, and if you talk to them, this is where you will get this. So just kind of go through this. Basically, the short story of this is basically they've been in here for many years fighting against the Xsotan, and they haven't heard anything from the outside. We are the first contact from the outside, and then they give us the quests and things like that. So yeah, so this is the resistance. Yeah, they will be in sectors, I'm pretty sure in hidden mass sectors, if I'm not mistaken. If they're not, they'll be in the hidden energy sectors. But yeah, so just find them, and they will give you the quests. So yeah, I did want to mention that. That's probably a very important part of the puzzle. All right, so again, I'm gonna go look for a Xsotan battle, and I'll be right back. By the way, I did want to mention this as well. Keep on forgetting things. The Xsotan, they will be found in these unknown mass sectors. So if we go to these unknown mass sectors, there will be sometimes there'll still be pirates and things like that, but most of the time when you're over the barrier, it'll be Xsotan. So in varying degrees. So you'll have maybe, I think, 5 to like 20 of them, depending on where you jump into. But yeah, they'll be in the hidden mass sectors. So, for example, I think we have, nope, these are pirates. So there you go. So you still get pirates, as I said, but the other guys, the Xsotan will be in the hidden mass sectors. Okay, I'm gonna go find some Xsotan, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we found some Xsotan here. There's an awful lot of them. And also in these sectors, there'll be some wreckage as well. That's not the Xsotan. So what I like to do sometimes is I like to kind of not jump out, but I like to get a little further away from where we jumped in, and then start pounding on the Xsotan. So let's do that a little bit, because that'll make it easier to salvage them later, because I do like to salvage them. So, and I like to not salvage the other things. So the closer they are when you battle them, the better. So anyways, okay. So who's going to be our first victim? This guy here. There we go. So let's see. Is there any blue ones? So they'll be blue. So it does not look like he threw one off. Alright, so let's try a different one. Let's try maybe this guy here. And by the way, the Xsotan will be much more harder to kill near the center, the closer you get to the center. So it really is like you need to be careful because they do get awfully strong. That guy did not drop one. I don't know. That I usually get at least one or two of these guys dropping one. Oh, there's one right there. There's one right there. I bet you that's one. So that second guy did drop one. Let's see if this is actually... Nope, it's turret control system. Damn. Okay, let's try another one. Oops, hey, get away. You're too close, son. Too close. Alright, did you drop one? It's kind of really hard to find in this, or see in this galaxy because that green haze. Alright, these guys aren't really dropping any of them, which is surprising. Okay, there we go. So that guy dropped one. So yeah, so they'll drop them like right when you destroy the ship. And again, from my experience, that is the only time they will drop one. So if you salvage that ship later, you will not get one, or another one will not drop off. What else we got here? I should probably pay attention to this battle. They're getting my shields a little bit here. There we go. Oh, there's one. See, it'll drop off right when you kill it. Nope, that's transporter software. Oh, they're making liars out of me. Alright, so let's see if this guy will drop one. Did you drop one? Don't see one. Oh, is that? No, it's not blue. So this guy did not drop one either. So we're only going to get one from these guys. Well, that's not good. Because from my calculations, I think we need at least 125 of these things, and I have maybe about 50 of them now. Let's see, did you drop one? I think you did. I think there's one right there. Watch it be another something else. I get excited when they're blue, when they drop something blue. Yep, so there we go. So, case in point, they'll drop it. If they're going to drop it, they'll drop it when you first destroy the ship. So, anyways, I'm going to clean these guys up, and I'm going to salvage them because I just do like getting all that other loot as well. So, alright, so I will be right back, and I'm probably going to just go ahead and collect as many as I can, and then go to the research station, and when I do, I'll take you along with me. Okay, so this looks like a little bit better of a battle, where they're throwing off quite a few of them. So I've killed about 4 of them now, and they've pretty much, I think 3 out of the 4 have thrown off some of the fragments. So, oh, and as if you'll notice too, all those green lasers coming into me, those are the repair fighters. So it's actually, when you're doing this many guys, when you're fighting this many enemies, the repair fighters really do come in handy. So I am all about those. Did he throw off anything? No, he did not. So now they're going to make liars out of me. That's okay. Okay. Apparently, I think, and I may be wrong on this as well, but I think the closer you are to the center, the more they throw off as far as fragments. So that may be a thing. Let's see if we can't get these last guys here. How many do we have left? We only have 4 left. So we should be good. And that last kill did throw off I keep on calling them artifacts, but they're not artifacts. The fragments. Yeah, so they killed a few of them. Killed a few of my fighters, but that's okay. We'll make more. Not gonna worry about it. Ooh, there's one right there, I think. And that's the thing with these fights, like, you want to go to the next hostile as quick as you can, but they're throwing off these technology fragments, and you're like, ooh, I gotta get that. So, and we shouldn't have too many left. I think we only have 2 left. Yeah, we only have 2 left. So we should be good. Should be good. And did he throw off anything? Let's go where we killed him here. Does not look like it. It's okay. Okay, so, and let's kill the last one here. You, sir. Oh, so he's the one with the, so he has a point defense laser. He's aiming at my guys. Okay, he's about dead. There we go. And did you throw off one? Alright, well, you didn't. That's okay. So from that battle of, I think it was about 15. From that battle of 15, I think we got like 5 more. So, as you can see, we're racking them up. And this is 12 on each row here. So we got 12, 24, 36, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 55. And I think we need a total of 125, if I'm not mistaken, because we have to research them to 3 levels. So 5 times 5 times 5 is 125. So I think so. I hope it's not 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. So 5 to the 4th power. Because then we would have, let's say 5, 625, if my math is right. So that would take me an awful long time. Anyways, but that's okay. You know, we're just, you know, if we need that many, we need that many. So anyways, okay, so I'm going to go away and collect more fragments. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I decided, now that we have some Avorion, we're going to start upgrading things. I don't know, oh my god, there's a lot of engines on here. I forgot about these middle ones. That's how small, by the way, that's how small the ship used to be. Look how much we grew. That's great. Okay, or I think the other thing would be, where are we here? Shield generators. Now I don't know. Oh, we have one that's tritium. I don't know if it's going to make it any better. So let's see what we got here. Let's see, shields, general stats. There we go. So we got a lot of shields. I mean, it's a scientific notation, so we must have a lot of shield. So 81897e to the 6. Okay. So let's see if it increases when we want to select some Avorion and generator energy. Where is it? There it is. Shield generator. And where is our modifier? Nope, that's not what we want. Where is it? Scale step. So this, oh yeah, that's right. Transform block. Okay, so it's actually in this menu. Okay, so transform block. So if we transform, say, this one here, yeah, that would really increase it a lot, actually. Plus increase the hull as well. How about this one? Wow, that does it a lot as well. So this should increase our... It increases our power that we need as well. Oh, we don't have enough. Oh, wow, that didn't go far. Okay, so let's do maybe a couple smaller ones. Or let's leave it at that. And then I'm going to concentrate on getting some more Avorion. But I do want to do the engines. I want to do a few engines because we're kind of slow. So let's see what we got here. Oops, nope, wrong one. Engine, there we go. So let's just see. So if we upgraded this one, so that's not showing. Hold on. General stats, technical, weapon, energy, crew. So that's correct. So why isn't that? So it's not going to give us any more acceleration. It's going to reduce the amount of power that we need, though. So that's cool. So let's go ahead and let's see what we want here. Maybe, yeah, so it's not going to take too much Avorion to upgrade some of these. I should probably have match block on, or not match block, but what you call it here? Mirrors. So if we do have one on the other side, we can do, it'll do both. There, like that. We'll just do these mid-engine ones. So that'll really reduce our energy, I guess. So do I want to do these as well? I think so. As many as we can. So this isn't costing a lot. So this will be a pretty good benefit. And then we'll go ahead and start mining for as much Avorion as we can after we upgrade these. I think this is actually increasing our hull. No, it's decreasing our hull. That's strange. Okay. So let's see what else we got here. Maybe just do these, the rest of them in here. These little itty bitty ones. And maybe these as well. Are those done? I see some in there that I can't get to. I guess those are done. Okay. Alright, so those are all done. How about these as well? I think we can do... How much we got left in Avorion here? Yeah, running a little bit low. Okay. So maybe some of these as well. There we go. All these mid-engine ones. Okay. Oh, I like it. Alright, so that's good for now. So I just wanted to upgrade some of that stuff, because apparently Avorion is much better, so we'll see. And that has increased our shields, because you can see it powering up a little bit as well. So cool. Okay, so alright, on to get some more fragments. I think I'm going to go a little bit towards this, a little bit more towards the center here, because again, it seems that the closer to the center you get, the more fragments fall off. So, all right, so I'll be right back. All right, so what I'm going to do is, if you remember correctly, we're going to try to get somebody on our side to do the Xsotan, to help fight against the Xsotan Wormhole Guardian. I found this as a home sector. So in the home sector of this particular race, we have the Empire headquarters. Empire headquarters, and that's who you have to talk to. So you have to find the home sector and then go to their headquarters. And the way I found it is pretty easy. So if you're in a territory of some race and you talk to one of the salesmen or you talk to one of the merchants, you will be able to ask them where their home sector is, and then you just go to that home sector. So that's basically it. So let's see what we got. So let's see how to do this here. First off, let's look at the attributes of this race here. So this is the Afkano, whatever. So far we're not aligned with them, but I'm not sure if you really have to be. If we do have to have an alliance with them, then I have a little bit of work to do as far as getting them on our side. But their traits. So they're very careful, they're very greedy, opportunistic, and mistrustful. So from what I've read, how to deal with these guys is to say, if they're very greedy, then, for example, then they will be able to get, they will be able to profit from it. So basically, if you are a fan of Star Trek, so basically these guys are the Ferengi, whatever. It doesn't sound like I'm saying that right. Ferengi, whatever. So let's talk to these guys and see what we got. So bulletin board, diplomacy. What do we got on diplomacy? Oh, okay, so that just brings us here. Hire crew, and will you assist us? Okay, so here it is. Will you assist us in destroying the Xsotan Wormhole Guardian? You are our ally. You can count on our assistance. Oh, well, that's it. So, as long as I guess we're the ally, we can count on their assistance. All right, so that's one. Man, that was easier than I thought it would be. All right, so we got these guys on our side, which is freaking awesome. But I think I'm going to leave it there, guys. We have done, well, I've done quite a bit in here. I know this video may be short, but we have gotten quite a few of the technology fragments. So again, we need a ton more of these. So it's going to take me a while. So between this episode and next episode, I'm going to gain as many of these as I can. I think it's again 125 that I have to have total. We now have 48, 60, 62. So we have 62 of them now. So that's about half. That's about half of what we need, if I'm correct. And I'm also going to try to get more races on our side, more factions on our side. So that's two things I'm going to do. The other thing I'm going to do is basically I'm going to grind. I'm going to mine as much Avorion as I can. And I think, let's look at our map here. I don't see it right off the bat, but if we show our resources, So we should just be in Avorion territory. So we should be able to kind of come in here pretty much anywhere and mine some. So with that, that's exactly what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to set this guy to mine. Oop, T, and there we go. So F and orders and mine, and there we go. So yeah, guys, I hope you liked it. I hope you got something out of it. And if you guys have any suggestions, please leave them down in the comments below. And yeah, I will see you guys next week. Now, with that said, I did skip last week, and I do apologize about that. But I will try to get these out weekly. It is the holiday season, so if I do skip a week, I will be back. So just be assured of that. And yeah, so anyways, I will see you guys, if not next week, very, very, very soon. Yeah, thanks for coming along for the ride. Bye for now.